Top of the morning to you guys. What's up? This is my last big game hunt of 2019. So I'm headed to Colorado. I'm gonna go hunt with my good buddy Jake. This is my first time hunting Colorado for deer. It's third season, which I'm super pumped about. He's been getting a little bit of weather out there. Temperatures are dropping into freezing at night. So hopefully these big boys are gonna start moving. Of course, I'm running late. Sorry. Got all my stuff packed up. I have my Gunworks this time I'm bringing out. And I'm hoping that we will find a giant. I got about 5 days to get it done. So I know, like I said, those big boys are there. We've seen them in the preseason. He was getting videos, sending videos of some giant velvet bucks. So we know there's some in the area. It's just whether or not we can locate them this time of year. We're heading to the airport, and then it's game time. We're gonna get there, shoot my gun, make sure everything's dialed, and then tomorrow season starts. Let's go, guys. Let's go find a big boy. Alright, we just made it to Grand Junction. I gotta go find Jake. It's my buddy I met out here. I got to hunt with him out in Ohio with my other buddy Zach. He was out there hunting with a guy named Bucky. So I'm gonna go meet him, and then we have a camera guy, Kobe. So I'm sure these guys are all set and ready. I think Kobe flew in just a little bit before me. Just gotta get my bag. Hopefully my gun made it okay. Let's go find these guys. Wah, wah, wah. This is Jake, guys.
What's up, man?
You ready?
I'm waiting on you.
Oh shit, I'm
all
here.
Damn day, bud.
Alright, met up with these young stud muffins. Bad news, my gun didn't make it. My gun didn't even leave Sacramento. So we're gonna have to stay down here. I think it comes in on the next flight at like 9:30. So we're gonna be here for a few hours. But we're gonna go grab some food. We're gonna load up. We got the sexy Ram, the old side-by-side. It'll be fun anyways. All right, it is 9:30 and we're headed back to the airport. I'm out of breath. I was just throwing some flying knees on these guys, trying to warm up. I pray to God my gun made it. If not, I'm gonna blame it on Jake.
It's all my fault.
It's already his fault. Could be this guy, so I don't know. Come on, please, Lord. Have my gun. Success! We got her! Now we're gonna go try. I gotta shoot this thing. It's 9:30 at night. We're gonna go shine some headlights on a target about 100 and see if we can at least fire a couple rounds and be halfway accurate. Make sure she's not too crazy out of whack after travel. So we got our first morning hunt. Season opens in the morning, so I need my gun. So let's go see how this goes. All right, so we just shot two and they're basically touching. It's a good sign, feel good, everything is where it's supposed to be. So now we got about a 45-minute drive to where we're staying tonight, and then get some rest and hopefully find a big boy in the morning. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's get out of here, guys. All right, here we go, opening morning, day one. We just had some nice breakfast and it is cold out there. So we're loaded up. Let's go see what we can find. Alright, so morning one here in Colorado. This morning we found a giant. He was unfortunately on private. We were watching him feed towards the BLM, which we can hunt, and ended up losing him. But Chad, one of the other guys, just got on a really freaky looking deer. Didn't send any photos to us, but just explaining it. Doesn't know if it has a double main beam, but he said he has stuff, trash going all over the place. So we're loading up in the side-by-sides, throwing our bags in, and we're gonna go hopefully find this thing. He looked like he bedded up with a couple does, so we're probably just gonna spend the rest of the day in there and just see what happens. There's another buck. That buck that we found this morning will be up above him. If we don't find that other one, we can hopefully peek over the edge and get some eyes on him, so we'll see. So we just got here. Chad has been here since this morning and spotted a really freaky, cool looking buck. So he's across on this big island. There's 2 other hunters that just showed up as well. Hopefully they don't get eyes on him before we do. We're just trying to get a better look. He wasn't 100% sure what he was, but just saw stuff going all over the place. So we're gonna sit here and see if we can get some eyes on him. See if it's a buck that it's worth going after. After a couple hours of glassing with no luck finding the freaky buck, we decided to head back and hike up in search of the big buck from this morning. Unfortunately, as we pulled up, there was already a family there, unpacking, ready to hike up. We had no choice but to go try a new spot. Alright, it's been a bit of a crazy afternoon for us. We've seen a lot of deer since this morning, but after checking in with Chad, we decided to go and try some of the public land spots, and it's been absolute madness. We have a Jeep below us, a guy that was walking with a shotgun right below us, kids standing on top of a Jeep, dad right next to it. We've had multiple side-by-sides come through and a couple trucks. So. Well, lots of deer. We're seeing lots of deer. Most of them are out of the state. We're right on the state line right here. We are seeing a lot of deer in ours, but just none of the shooters. Some small bucks, tons of does. We saw a small 2-point over here. We just can't find the big boys in this spot. So it's only day 1 though. We got plenty of time. It's only getting further into the month, meaning the rut should be kicking in a little bit more and more each day. Hopefully. It's cold and it's definitely dropping. I think last night it got into the low 20s or the high 20s, I think is what it was.
That was 19 when we woke up.
It was 19 degrees, so it's definitely cold. We're gonna sit here probably a little bit longer. Then we have about an hour ride back in the side-by-side, and it's gonna be freezing. But I might have to do some squats and some shadow boxing and maybe some flying knees before we go back. Alright guys, morning 2 here in Colorado. We are loading up. It's a bit earlier. We had daylight savings to change last night, so I think everyone's dragging a little bit. But we found that giant buck yesterday. He was on private, and then when we went to go sit on him in the evening, there was a family already parked where we were going to park to get up on top to watch him come out of the BLM. So hopefully they didn't see him and kill him. We're going to go back in there this morning and give her hell, see if we can find him again. He was on a hot doe yesterday, so he could be into Utah by now, who knows. But we're gonna give her hell anyways and go see if we can find him. Alright, so last night we had a little action pack filled, probably the last 10 minutes of light. We had a, I don't know, probably 175, maybe 180 type buck come out. Unfortunately stayed like 100 yards into the Utah border, and we had to just watch him till dark. But we're back here where we saw a giant yesterday morning. We tried to get on this buck yesterday evening, and there was people parked. They actually beat us by like a couple minutes to the spot. So they obviously didn't kill him though, because we just turned him up this morning. So he's out now on private. As soon as he gets close to this tree line, we're now BLM. As soon as he crosses over, he's fair game. So we just got to sit and hope. There's a possibility he goes the opposite direction and we don't get a shot today. But at least we have him located, and it's basically just a little bit of luck at this point. So we'll see what happens. Here we go, morning 3, back in the same spot where that big buck's been hanging. Yesterday he went into the private, so we're hoping today he beds below us in the public. We didn't see him last night. Chad drove the road and glassed and never found him, so hopefully he didn't leave the area chasing does, but we'll see. You tell me when I'm ready, or when I can shoot.
Okay.
You close?
You gotta be damn close. I'm looking at Onyx right now. If you want me to give the kill shot, you have to.
You ready?
It's up to you, dude.
Woo! Smoked him. Come on, baby. Oh, I have my ear plugged in. Watch him, watch him. Did you see him?
I saw. I'm on the last spot.
Did you get that on film? Sorry.
Nope.
He jumped. I hit him.
Yeah, I heard it. Do you see those does?
Yeah, I think he's right there.
He went right behind the tree to the right of those does.
They're looking at him, huh? That is a big buck. Oh my god. Oh. And he ran the right direction. That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't put my earplugs in. My ears ringing. Dang
Mine
it.
are too. I think he had it went down right there. Dude.
That
Those
does
does
too.
down there or something.
Oh, I hope he's down right there. Yeah, I saw him in the scope jump and do a mule kick. 3, I think. Dude, I can't believe that just worked. Yes. Oh, man.
So look at.
Oh, I hope he's down right there. I hate not knowing.
I didn't have the binos up or nothing. I was like trying to find him. Oh,
He was just about to step into the trees.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't wait anymore, dude.
I didn't think about trying to look at Onyx and phone scope at the same time.
Well, now we wait. We got a hell of a hike out. I don't know if you guys can tell, and it's definitely, it never looks as steep in video as it actually is, but that's like straight up and down. Probably gonna be crawling on our hands and knees, but it is well worth it. We just smoked a giant. He's got some pictures of him laying on the ground down there, so we know he's down. Oh man, just so cool. He's so cool. He's got a big kicker off his back G2. Is it G2? I think is what it's on, huh?
It's either on his G2 or G3, yeah.
And just big, heavy frame, real white, like he's a sage buck. But definitely one of my bigger bucks, I think. We'll go get our hands on him here shortly. Chad's coming up here, and then we're all gonna hike down there and go get him. Oh, dude! I'm so bummed. I don't know what to do with my hands.
And we can go down first. I'll just drop teach how to pin to where we drop in.
You guys want to just start then?
Yeah, he's got to go get us side by side.
So this is where it all went down right here. We were up on that cliff ledge. Walked in 500 yards. He was just about to walk into the tree line and he stopped. I yelled, he stopped and let him have it. He didn't go far.
So from the spotting scope, I could see this tree, so he's got to be right there.
Okay. Jim? Oh, yeah. Dude. I can already see the mass on that thing. Holy crap. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh man. Wow. Oh my god. Dude. That is a tank. Big old rutted up deer. Let's see. Whoa! Oh! Look at this thing.
Dude.
Big old extra. Oh, look at the forks on that thing.
He does have one right here.
Yeah, a little blade. Oh yeah, he does have a little. So cool. Definitely smells like a rutted buck. Heavy, good mass. Yeah, I love this character. Absolute tank, bro. Absolute tank. Good eye guards. Oh. Yes, dude. Thank you. Done.
Congrats, bro.
Oh man. Look at the neck on this boy. Linebacker for sure. Oh, that is so cool. Public land giant down. Oh,